KZRG, I'm Ty Albright on KIX 102.5.
Cloudy and windy today with highs in the low 40s. Mostly clear skies tonight, lows in the mid-20s. Sunshine in 42 for New Year's Day. And for Thursday, mostly cloudy skies, a high near 45.
KIX 102.5 storm tracker radar isn't showing anything but a few clouds over the 4 states.
37 in Sarcoxy, 39 in Pittsburgh, 40 in Joplin. Decided for severe weather alerts. Download the Zimmer Storm Center app.
Time now for the KIX Kids Pledge. It's brought to you by Josh Meeker at Country Financial. And today we're featuring Brett and Marissa from Joplin.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Great job, guys. And if you'd like your kids to be on the KIX Kids Pledge, just go to the KIX website, and there's a button there you can click that will show you how to upload your audio.
We've got your chance to guess and win the Great Plains Federal Credit Union Secret Sound in just 18 minutes.
$552.50 in cash could be yours to ring in the new year with.
Here's George Burge.
On KIX 102.5. Morning,
Pittsburgh.
everybody. Pix? Did you say Pix?
Pittsburgh.
Pix?
Pittsburgh.
Pit.
Good morning.
There are people around here who pronounce it Pittsburgh. One of those pet peeve type things.
Morning,
Yeah.
Christy. Morning, Megan.
So I'm all the way up until Siam, which is jungle. It's crazy. I was telling them yesterday about it. In Shanghai, under attack by Japanese bombers, zero planes. So you go up in this old biplane, flying through the city trying to get away, and the engine begins to fail. So Indy, you have to have him jump out on the wing, jump over to his zero plane, take the pilots, knock them out, climb in, and then you rescue Gina comes over and you get out of the city that way.
That's crazy.
It's insane. And the story is really, really, really a good story. I mean, the historical aspect of it is very appealing to me.
Morning, Jimmy. I'm back. It's good to be back. Morning, Kyle. Morning, kiddos. Have a great day, guys. It's not New Year's. It's New Year's Eve.
It's New Year already in New Zealand
We're not
and
in
Australia.
New Zealand.
In fact, let's go see where all it's New Year. So it is in Wellington, New Zealand, and Auckland, New Zealand. They have welcomed 2025. That's the first. Christmas Island is the name of the place that first celebrates.
I want to live on Christmas Island.
We want you to go there too.
Kyle, we got to move.
So Christmas Island, Kiribati, which is their town there on Christmas Island is Kiritimati.
I think you're making words up.
Nope.
Thank you, Christy. It's good to be back.
And then Chatham Islands, New Zealand, Fiji. Small regions of Russia will be celebrating at, that's London. They've already celebrated. And much of Australia will, Melbourne, Sydney, Canberra, and all of those.
Morning, Melissa. Do we need a list of all the things we need to do today?
Yeah, well, we've got,
I can think of 3 things we need to do.
what are they? Yeah, that's and what we're doing is just generic John line. We will be keeping her. We just don't. So go ahead with her. We can't do the other until whatever. So this is
Right.
the appropriate solution. Yeah, go with that. And I'm like, finally, now I can start working. I'm like, do you want liners for her? No, they're not. In fact, they're overloaded right now. They said it would be a week or so. And I'm like, I've already got them written up. I've got everything done. Ready just to send. But in the meantime, just jump, which is fine.
Yeah.
We were doing that a lot.
Yeah.
So it actually was a pretty quick fix. Me and Matt worked on it.
Good. Yes, January 4th. That's this Saturday at 3 p.m. Bricktown Brewery. We're having a
I
kickstand
had
lunch.
to remind them of it yesterday.
They forgot?
They did totally blew their attention span, their mind. They just, Megan especially, she dropped the ball.
Megan.
So
I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed.
we're saddened by your behavior.
Did you get your speakers fixed in your truck, by the way?
Yes, I did.
Is it great? What is no? I thought you'd be
Having
really
some
excited
issues
about
with the
it.
head unit. So it's a Sony head unit. There's no knobs or anything. There are some buttons, but it's got some weird behaviors, and I'm not real thrilled. So it has trouble connecting Bluetooth. It doesn't always. Sometimes you have to go in and tell it to connect. It doesn't
Mhm.
automatically connect all the time, which is annoying. Like this morning on the way to work, I had to go in and tell the settings, connect to the device, even though my Bluetooth is on. And then once it does, if you're playing audio from your phone, there are these little clicks and dropouts, okay, every now and then. Just every grow. It sounds like you've hit a bump and there's a short in your cable. There's not.
Mhm.
It's the Bluetooth because it does it sitting still too. And then this morning I was listening to the radio and I go to turn the radio down and the volume controls didn't. And sometimes on my steering wheel buttons, that's the first time I've ever seen that volume control happen. But the little up, down, to selector buttons,
Right.
the down one will work, but not the up one. And other times it will work. So it's something to do with the connectivity.
I would call them up. As
Yeah,
much
I
money as
think
you
I'm
spent on
going
that,
to. It's really super nice. I mean, I've got wallpapers on it, and it does the weather for me, and my map is always on, and sound-wise, it sounds way better than
well, then you should get to enjoy it. I mean,
the
it should
sound.
work
Well,
for
and
you.
I
It's
have.
brand
I've
new.
really enjoyed it, and it's working. It's just this inconsistency. KIX 102.5, the 4 states, #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
It's cloudy and windy today with highs in the low 40s. It's 40 in Joplin.
And we'll give you a look at the weather forecast in about 15 minutes. Plus, we've got your chance to guess and win the Great Plains Federal Credit Union Secret Sound in just 12 minutes.
$552.50 could be yours if you can be caller number 5 at 720. Tell us what the secret sound is. The cash is yours.
Here's Luke Bryan.
On the 4 states, #1 for cash.
KIX 102.5. I've looked at forums and stuff, and apparently a lot of people have issues. There's numerous factors here at play. Android is part of the problem. Bluetooth is part of the problem. And then Sony is part of the problem. So I don't know what resolution there could be from me going back to the guys who put it in.
Yeah, but if your volume's not working,
That
I mean,
that
it's
really
so
bothered
new.
me.
I don't feel like you should be having issues at all.
I turned the truck off, turned it back on, and the volume buttons work.
So it's an electrical.
I don't think so. I think it's something to do with the firmware. So this is the kind of stereo with this that you frequently, they will have firmware updates that you have to do. So it's almost like a cell phone, what it is. It's a tablet that's mounted into your dash is all that it is. It's a phablet. I think the screen's like 8 by 8.
It's
Yeah.
fabulous.
So
Morning, Floyd.
I don't know what the resolution would be. You want to try a different brand? It's going to be this much more.
Right.
I'm sure they would do it, with no additional labor charge, but I don't know.
At the very least, call and see if they have
And
some ideas for troubleshooting, maybe.
Yeah, I love the interface. I love the way everything works and the way it looks and the way it sounds. Oh, and I have a sub-control just like we do, only it's better, mounted better. And for some reason, they didn't use the existing microphone in my vehicle. They mounted a mic that's up near the top of my windscreen.
Windshield?
Watch too many British shows. Windscreen.
But is it interfering with your old microphone?
The old one doesn't work anymore. It's just that came with the unit, so I don't know why. And the sub sets. It's its own box, so it sets behind the seat. But they did all the wiring and everything perfectly for that. But it was kind of loose in there. It's just a box, So I packed I always keep old towels in my vehicle for messes, and I use them when I wax it or clean it. So I took some of those and packed them in there where it wouldn't rattle around, but sounds amazing.
Good. You're not coming on Saturday, Jimmy?
Well, of course not. The law won't let her. She can't go within, how many feet is it, Jimmy, outside of your bedroom or your house?
Melissa's
Woody would
gonna
tell
be
us.
there. Oh, man. Are your kiddos feeling better, Megan? Morning, Thomas.
They've been sick. She said she had a lot of illnesses at her house.
Oh, Megan. That's a busy day indeed, Melissa. Wax
So,
on, wax off. So, and then you just
I know
walked
I
off.
did. That's a new thing I do.
Yeah, did you get your new ride, Tom? Did you go with the what was it,
Durango.
Mountaineer? Oh, you got a Durango?
Yes.
Ooh. I am alive. I wasn't gone that long.
So the yesterday we're talking about getting my fireplace fixed. We were talking about
Going to the
cold weather.
fireplace.
It hasn't worked in like a year and a half. It got to where you could light the pilot, and as soon as it lit, it went off.
Is it gas?
Yeah. And so we haven't used it in forever, which the nice thing about that is if the power ever went off, it would still work, you
Right.
know. And so they reminded me of it yesterday. I made a little note, and I called Satterley, and they came over yesterday. And the guy, I know him really, really well. And he's like, normally we don't work on the burner unit itself. We work on everything up to the burner, but not necessarily the burner. But he goes, it's your pilot. He goes, I'll come look at it. So they came over, and we took it apart and looked at it. He said, I bet it's your thermocouple. It sounds like a thermocouple if the pilot's not lighting. Well, I communicated that wrong because it is lighting. And it'd been a year and a half. I forgot exactly what its behavior was.
Right.
He messed with it, got the pilot to light, and we had cleaned everything off of it. You know, the fake logs, the ceramic logs. I have all this little cottony-looking stuff that turns into, like, glowing coals.
Yeah.
And he had it stood up to where we could get underneath to mess with the thermocouple. Of course, the thermocouple on mine is a really complicated one that he'd have to go get parts for.
Of
He
course it
cleaned
is.
it really well. He said, I think it's going to work. He goes, if it doesn't, I can go get you another thermocouple, but it's going to cost over $200 by the time we're done with this. You can buy a new one for $200 or less. And he goes, and I know you could put it in yourself and
Mhm.
save all that money. I said, yeah, let's do it. So he left. It's sitting there burning fine. I let it run for half an hour. It's working fine. So I put the logs all back on and the cottony stuff on it. Goes out. And I'm like, aha.
So it's the logs with
The
cotton stuff.
ODS sensor was getting blocked by that cottony stuff,
Oh.
which is an oxygen deprivation sensor or oxygen depletion sensor. It detects when there's not enough oxygen and carbon monoxide's being produced by propane or natural gas.
Mhm.
So what had happened was that was blocking that off. So once I cleaned all that stuff off and reassembled it, works fine.
Yeah, good job.
So I got that done yesterday.
Who
And
you
I
calling
have,
a slacker, Major?
you're a slacker.
I'm not
Been
slacker.
gone for like forever.
Oh, please. You were gone like
I don't remember
the
that.
first
That's
3
a
weeks
long
of
time ago.
December.
Yeah. Look at my lovely fire.
Oh.
It's
Much
working.
better.
So that was an accident. There is the burners without the logs on them. See,
Mm-hmm.
and then with the pretty logs on,
Yeah.
but
It's like what my dad has.
none of the glow stuff. I took that all off because it was creating problems. And there it is with the pilot light. Is there some? Yeah, there's some of that stuff that glows. It looks like a pile of mouse turds or something. Maybe but that's just this cottony steel wool like stuff.
Yeah.
And when it gets hot, it glows.
That's what my dad has in his too.
Yeah, it's a problem.
The lifters were tapping and the oil was smelling. And ooh, that's not good, Thomas.
Did you see the painting that Dorinda did for me?
I did. She showed me when she dropped off my painting.
I didn't notice it was a guitar until after she had left. I noticed
Are you
Down in
serious?
Buffalo right off. KIX 102.5, the 4 states, #1 for cash.
We've got your chance to guess and win the Great Plains Federal Credit Union secret sound right after Dustin Lynch.
On KIX 102.5.
Did you see mine?
Mhm.
It's such a
Her and
happy
Paul
box.
came over to the house Christmas Eve. She actually had texted me and said, "When can we come? Could we come by?" And I'm like, "I'm out of town." And she's like, "When will you be back?" And I'm like, 9:00 tonight. So I guess they sat around in an alley somewhere near my house and just waited until we got back. Yeah, just abandoned them with me. And I talked of monitors. They drank. Kathy fell over. The dingo did eat the baby,
dingo ate the
didn't it?
baby.
It was a Merry Christmas was had by all.
I'm glad to be back. I'm glad that we're both back.
Yeah, you're right, Megan. Pilot light's got to have that extra oxygen. So the problem with that is to get that stuff to light up and glow, it's got to be setting right on the burners, right up there against the pilot light, and the OD sensor is right in that. So there's really no way to use it. So I bagged up all that cottony stuff. I think it was like $11 for a bag of it.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'll do with it, but I didn't really want
Is
to
it
throw
all
it
that
away.
thick? 'Cause my dad's is like little crumblies.
Yeah, it's little crumbly pieces of it's almost like steel wool.
But your picture was a big clump.
Well, there was a big clump of it. You can clump it together and put it in clumps, and it'll
That's
light
not
up like coals. You know, it looks like coals when it lights up. Before that, it looks like some skanko lady's hair.
Jeez. Good morning, Diane.
Do we have to? Why?
Yes, we should.
I don't.
It's been forever. Pick one.
And it's been a wonderful
Pick
forever.
one, and we're gonna do it after this break, after Secret Sound. Make it a good one. I said a good one. That better be a good one.
Can't mention Christmas. Oh, I like that. I
but
like that
We're past
one.
that, so that doesn't matter anymore.
I like it. No, but everybody's talking about what happened over the holiday. Okay, let's make it. Can't mention Christmas or holiday or New Year.
Okay.
Oh, we can't do that. Yeah, we can. Between now and the break.
Between now and the break, after Secret Sound. So we need to get it all out of our system.
So New Year,
Christmas,
New Year,
Christmas,
New Year,
Christmas,
New Year, Holiday.
That is hard to do.
I had puberty at 6:50. We need to listen to that.
That was so funny.
I think we need to save that.
Chris had to get Kathy up off the floor. That's hilarious. Is Kathy on this morning? She gave me some treats, and they were so good.
Try to load into.
We got 7 seconds. Ready?
Post login. It won't let you log in. Privacy error. KIX 102.5, the 4 states. Number 1 for country. It's Morning KIX with Randy and Jen, and it's 7:18.
It's cloudy and windy today with highs right around 42. It's 40 in Joplin.
And we'll give you a look at the weather forecast in just 5 minutes.
But right now, let's see if we can give away some cash. $552.50 with the Great Plains Federal Credit Union Secret Sound.
All you have to do is be calling number 5 at 623-1025 and tell us, what is this sound? You know what that is?
What do you think? Caller number 5 at 623-1025.
If you can tell us, you're going to win $552.50.
From the 4 states, number 1 for cash.
Jimmy's been cheating and getting in way too much.
Ooh,
yeah,
Jimmy.
something's going on. We're investigating. Hi there, Morning KIX.
Caller number 1, keep trying.
Hi, Morning KIX.
Caller number 2, try again.
Hi there, Morning KIX.
Caller number 3, keep trying.
Hi there, Morning KIX.
Caller number 4, hurry up and call right back.
Hi, Morning KIX. Who is this? Katie, where are you from? Katie from Columbus.
You are caller number 5. Woo! Woo!
All right, Katie, it's your chance to win $552.50.
If you can tell us, what is this sound?
She says a snow shovel on concrete.
For $552.50, that is not it.
Katie, you know what that means, don't you? No, it means we have to come stay at your house for the next 7 days. Wouldn't that be awesome? That would be
Don't
funny.
threaten her with
Okay,
a good
no.
time.
We're going to put another $25 in the jackpot, making it $577.50. And your next chance to guess and win is Thursday morning. Got some editing to do.
Thank you, Katie. Okay. I wasn't sure if you wanted to mention.
Yeah, either one's fine. I didn't say we weren't. Focus on what
Got a minute 10. Morning, Lisa. Jimmy was 1, 3, 4, and 5 yesterday.
What?
Caller number 1, 3, 4, and 5 yesterday.
She was not.
Jimmy says, I was the only one that called yesterday.
She was not. It's the only way she can get through.
Man. You got 40 seconds. Ready? Christine was our caller number 3.
She got in one day, though. Finally.
Good job, Christine. She says she hates this sound.
It doesn't like you either, Christine. It told us.
You got 23 seconds. Are we going to do a hint soon?
No.
People were asking me last week about
They
doing a
can
hint.
Get over it.
Woo! 15 seconds. You need
We're
more
gonna
time?
let
Are you
this
good?
one climb.
Okay.
Good. KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for cash.
Looking for caller number 5 to guess the secret sound.
Brought to you by Great Plains Federal Credit Union. Katie from Columbus.
You are caller number 5. Woo!
All right, Katie, it's your chance to win $552.50.
If you can tell us, what is this sound?
Is it a snow shovel, like on concrete?
She says a snow shovel on concrete.
For $552.50, that is not it.
Katie. You know what that means, don't you?
To try again later.
No, it means we have to come stay at your house for the next 7 days. Wouldn't that be all? That would be
Don't
punishment.
threaten her with a good time.
We're going to put another $25 in the jackpot, making it $577.50. And your next chance to guess and win is Thursday morning.
All right, thank you.
Hi there, Morning Kicks.
Good
Hello,
morning.
good morning. What's going on with you? Doing good.
Doing fabulous.
Groom them really well. Yes. What a way to ring in the new year. I didn't even know that was a tradition. I guess in some Norwegian cultures, maybe that's what they do.
Probably,
They
that
groom
makes sense.
dogs to ring in the new year. Yeah. There you go.
Oh.
Wait a minute. Did you say Celtic blood? Okay. Yeah. Well, Celtics are a basketball team in Boston. Celtics now are from the northern part of Europe. I'm. Yes, right. Thanks for calling.
Have a great day.
What just happened? She's calling for secret sound.
Yeah, I know.
Weird that we get dog groomers.
I know. What is it?
Christine
We
and
attract
her.
the dog groomers. I completely forgot to mention with Great Plains Federal Credit Union.
I threw on there.
Thank you for doing that.
Yeah.
Jimmy says, has anyone been close?
No.
I don't know.
No. I will say they've not.
Hint, 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 hint,
Nope,
hint,
nope,
hint.
nope, nope, no.
Y'all want a hint?
Not until
And the
that
phone's
jackpot
ringing.
gets up there, because we don't really have a lot of attention to it until the jackpot gets big. I feel like right now we're just beginning to get the kind of attention. Hi there, Morning Kicks. Well, hello
Good
there.
morning.
At what? What? You mean like,
Basketball?
is there a review? Some sort of survey? Well, you tell us. How are we? Yeah,
No.
we're working on it daily. You did get through. It's proof that it can happen. 2 guesses out of how
Mhm.
many times? So that's what our
million.
odds are. You've got a 2 in 1 million chance of getting through. Well, I feel like they're improving. What you need to work on is better answers, better guesses. It's not even time to go camping yet,
Hint,
Christine.
hint,
You don't
hint,
need
hint.
tents. She said we need tents.
Mm-hmm.
Past tense or
Randy.
present tense? Show off.
She can spell.
Yes,
Yay,
congratulations, Christine. Those hooked on phonics lessons are really working. That's right. There will not be hints for a while. I would say because we like the jackpot getting big. I want the jackpot to get up there before we do hints. Yes. The
We give her a
secret
hint.
sound is, are you ready?
Uh-oh.
It's a noise that we play on KIX 102.5 every morning at 7:20, and all you have to do to guess it is be caller number 5 at 623-1025 and win the cash.
That's a pretty good hint.
Yeah, we gave you a lot right there. I don't know if you may have to go sit alone in a corner and think about that for a while. Okay, get a napkin. That'll help. Or a bib. Catch you later. Happy New Year. Bye. Oh, dude.
He said it!
Gosh.
Point for
I
Randy.
totally forgot.
Point for Randy.
Okay, listen. This is what happened earlier.
Morning, Starara. Morning, Malin.
Okay, I got to do it again. Here, listen.
Are you okay? How's that puberty treat you today?
I am feeling better. What? I apologize for everybody who just made their cereal spew out of their mouth.
The poor ears.
KIX 102.5. So, yeah, that happened earlier this morning. It wasn't as noticeable.
It sounded very noticeable.
KIX.
Yeah. Can we do this one?
Which one? What?
So do you have plans for tonight?
No.
No banging pots and pans. I'm getting us on time. I know.
Click here.
Thank you, Malin. She says my hair looks nice.
Morning, sis. So, Auckland is the first major city to welcome in 2025. Auckland is where the Maori are from.
What about them?
The Maori are from Auckland, New Zealand. The major Maori tribal center.
Okay.
You know who the Maori are, right?
No. I don't even know why
Isn't
are we
it
talking
Moana
about Auckland?
or is that Hawaii? That's Hawaii.
Why?
Maori, The Rock. He's Maori.
Okay. That was very random. Why are we talking about Auckland?
Because it's New Year there. That's the first major city that. Gosh.
God.
Stupid. You stupid. I fell right
Got
into
him.
that. Sydney Harbor celebrated the thing which we will not speak of.
Megan wants to hear the KIX fam laugh one last time this year. We can just do it whenever, but Megan says, look at the books. When do you usually start the hints? Usually between the $500 and $700 mark.
Close to 1,000. That's usually where we do.
Is it? Is it? Oh,
Megan's testosterone
He
lace.
took the cheese. That's right. That was funny. So for this break, Can I hear this? I don't know what this bit is.
Well, you hear a lot of messages tonight about driving responsibly and being very careful and how you should not drive under the influence. Of course you should not. Be sure to take a cab and make preparations if you're going to be out tonight. Don't leave it to chance. Well, I don't plan to drink a lot. Don't do that. I mean, make sure that you have transportation arrangements made in advance before you lose all sense of responsibility.
Mm-hmm.
Although your local bottler has a very different message that they'd like to share with you.
Okay.
What did we decide we're going to do? We're going to 50. We are going to
We are going to do.
Times Square home experience.
Yeah. Major says it's been almost a year that he's been stuck with us.
Right.
Really? Has it been that long?
Just 4 more months and you'll be free of that sentence. What?
I love Megan's laugh and the KIX fam laugh. It's so good. It's been good to have you here, Major.
We will really miss you.
Where's it going?
You know. So is that one of your gifts that you're wearing?
Yeah. Where's It's a duck saying, "Wow."
Who got that for you?
Santa.
When did you get it?
No cheese. You can take that cheese back. I don't want it.
Got it for Cheesemas.
Oh, Malin says, I love you guys.
Love you too, sis.
I wish you could be here for the KIX fam lunch on Saturday again, Malin.
Yeah, we're going back. We're trying our best to get banned from that place we had lunch last time. So until they say, hey, don't come back, we're going to go there again this Saturday.
3 o'clock.
3 o'clock. KIX fam lunch. Brickyard Brewery. One of those words we hate.
We're going after this.
Rural brewery.
Rural brewery.
Could you imagine having a rural brewery
That sounds
judicial? Oh, no. That'd be horrible. There's only going to be like 3 of us, 4 of us show up.
Probably.
We haven't gotten a commitment from Dorinda yet. I think Megan's the only one that's committed.
Hold on.
KIX 102.5, the 4 states, #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen, 734.
We'll see clouds today. Windy as well with highs right around 42. It's 40 in Joplin.
We'll give you a look at the weather forecast along with 4 states news in just 25 minutes.
Plus, in the next hour, with it being New Year's Eve and all, we want to know what is the bad habit that you'd like to quit?
You got to acknowledge these things before you can make a resolution to do anything about them. First, you've got to admit and recognize that, okay, I need to stop this.
Right, and then you can take the steps that you need to actually do the quitting.
Maybe, if you want to.
623-1025 to tell us about your bad habit.
So, what's yours?
What's my bad habit? I don't know.
Mine's chewing my lips.
You do chew your lips a lot,
I do
yeah.
that a lot.
I don't know. You sit across from me every day. What is a bad habit that I do? Maybe I don't even realize I'm doing it.
You seem to talk a lot.
I do talk. Well, yeah, I'm supposed to do that.
Are you?
I kind
you
of spit
sure?
sometimes when I talk. I just spit on myself just
That's
then.
not a habit, really. I
don't know.
know. Oh, I've got one.
Is it the Scooby-Doo thing?
It is the Scooby-Doo. So she frequently scats like a 1920s flapper when she's bored and has enough. She'll Scooby-Dooby-Dooby-Doo-wah, doo-wah, doo-doo-be-wah. Okay, stop it. That's a bad habit. You need to stop
It's
that.
a fun habit. I
It's
like
a
that habit.
Bad habit. Habits are not fun. Habits are things you need to break.
623-1025 to tell us the one that you want to break.
You know,
Or
with it
quit.
also being New Year's Eve tonight, there are a lot of messages out there, very responsible ones, and ones we should pay attention to be responsible. Don't drink and drive. Make arrangements for your transportation before you plan to go out this evening.
Because
Don't.
Here's the deal. You may get to a point where you're like, I don't need to do that. I'm going to be totally fine tonight. But don't wait until your inhibitions are out the window. Do it when you're still responsible before you've done the drinking and the partying and the reveling and all that good stuff.
So we thought we would be the first ones to give you that message today, but there's a very different message that your local bottler has. Listen.
A message from the makers of booze. Drink, 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 drink. Drink, 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 drink. This holiday season, remember, please drink responsibly.
You got Stacho?
It's real short and everything, but I really like that one.
I want a porch goose. Do you have a porch goose, Megan?
I had a porch goose once, and then I said, don't ever touch me there again.
So Sarah's going to be there. Thomas. Megan. Major will not be there.
Is Melissa coming? Haven't heard from Melissa or
I'm pretty sure
Dorinda.
Melissa said up at the beginning of the chat that she was coming.
Okay, let's tentatively plan until we hear otherwise from Melissa. That's 4.
You and I. 7. Is Jason coming,
Where'd you
Sarava?
get 7?
6.
Well, actually, it's 4 plus 4 more 8. Our spouses. Aren't you bringing anyone with you?
Kyle's not coming. Kiddos are.
Okay. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Are you bringing kiddos or Blake? Megan? Maybe we need to go porch goose shopping. Megan. Thomas says that don't count. What don't count? Spouses and kids don't count?
Yeah, they do. We got to have seats for them. What, do they just stand around and watch us eat?
Christy's going to try to make it.
Okay, that's 10.
What about Chad and Kelsey? The Rah says, I don't know. I will try to get him to. If we can kind of have a ballpark number by Friday, I'll call them and give them a heads up. Because that's what I did last time. I think that worked out pretty well. They made sure to have a space for us.
Hi there, Morning Kicks. Are we what to do? Who had what, where? Okay.
Melissa says she will be there.
Okay, I thought so.
Thomas just says Randy.
Thomas.
All right.
No, wait. We're talking here. Don't do the
Depends
thing.
on how my groups are feeling. I'm gonna pick one this time.
Don't bring your sicklies out. Wash your face and hands and butt before you come.
Keep your hands on your head.
Why do you always pick that one?
Okay, 3, 2, 1. I don't know why I always.
This is annoying, and we've
And
got
we're
15 minutes now.
Man,
of
we're
this.
still in the spots. Rats. Probably not just me. Okay.
Okay, so what are we like? 10.
I don't know. I don't have my fingers to count anymore.
Use your toes. I think it's like 10.
And then what else are we missing? Is Tiffany coming? Part of the whole reason we picked this date is because of Tiffany.
I talked to her yesterday. She was on.
Is she coming?
I don't remember. She will be on Twitter if she's on
Twitch.
Twitch. Yeah, she's usually on Twitch. Which it was so nice. I open up the Indiana Jones, and then the video goes in and sets the settings for you on the game initially to what is best for your system.
Mm-hmm.
Everything's maxed out. It's just, you can't set it any higher. And the computer's like going, whatever. Yeah, this is a great one. Can we just burn it?
What happens if I gotta fix the log?
I guess we're up a creek, aren't we?
Oh man.
Great
Candy
choice.
Jan and Mark. We got to tell Candy Jan and Mark.
Yes,
Has anyone told Caroline?
I have it. I haven't seen her.
I think Dustin was planning to be there. Megan says roughly 15-ish peeps if all spouses come. Did Candy Jan see you last week?
No, I saw the keychain that she left me.
It's an ornament.
Is it an ornament? Keychain now. The Reese's one?
Yes. That's an ornament.
So
Melissa says my hubs will be working. No paddles either. What?
what? Who said what? I can't scroll to see
Melissa's going to tell
mess-
Carolyn. Thank you. Hold on. How many? Your hand is not on the mouse.
It is
No.
on me.
No. Your hand was off your head.
No,
Your
is-
thumb.
This was not my thumb. It's my hand. Look, that's my hand.
You're doing moose hands.
Oh.
Can we moose hands?
But
Does
they're
that
still
count?
hands. They're still hands.
Does that count if your full hand is not up your head? On
Up yours. Up yours. Jan. It's so boring when she's here.
I saw Megan's up that creek with no.
What? So what? Megan Creep what?
Megan said up that creek with no paddles.
Oh, yeah. Up yours.
He is struggling. Oh my
Dang
gosh.
it, I can't see any of these because it's not scrolling.
Yours doesn't just scroll. My nose itches. Megan says no spirit fingers or moose hands.
I've got my hand on.
He's pinky scrolling.
It still didn't do it. Apparently I moved the mouse, so now it's, I don't know. Stupid. Well, in 4 hours I'll be able to know what was said.
This is
Stupid.
so
There's
long.
Still 2 songs. Don't ever pick. Throw that one away.
Oh, another game I think we should play sometime. The phone's ringing, by the way. Get it with your elbow.
Stupid. So dumb.
Which one have you called?
Losers.
Oh, it's so funny. Oh my gosh. Major says best time to call in. It is. It really is. Oh my gosh, it's so funny.
It is not. Nothing funny about it. It's sad.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Okay.
There's that. Oh my. Oh no.
Jimmy says it was me.
Of course it was. We discovered yesterday that Jimmy practices voodoo as well.
Oh my gosh.
Stupid.
It's so funny. Okay, here's the deal.
Here's the deal.
Here's the deal.
Hair?
I have another game for us to play. I think we should do two truths and a lie. You know what that game is? You know what that game
Yeah, yeah. You tell 2 truths and 1 lie, and they have to figure out which one's the lie.
Yeah, I think that would be fun to do. Between breaks.
That I kind of like.
And then we don't have to put our hands in our heads.
Yeah. We could talk about ourselves some more. Like there's not enough of that already.
Whoever is texting me, stop. That's mean.
I know they have changed the forecast now. It's not supposed to get as cold as it was originally predicted. So Sunday they were saying by Saturday. You idiots. You
answer it.
stupid people calling. Hi there, Morning Kicks. I did. I used my elbow. You didn't call for anything other than just to try to get me to take my hands off my head, right, Thomas? Apparently.
Get him, Thomas.
Yeah. You need a hobby. Oh, and then he's going.
What did you do?
Hey, that's not a bad idea. I should just do that.
Busy also, they can't
Yeah.
even call.
Busy all, so they can't even call.
So Rara says FB Messenger going off. Oh, we're getting a message on Facebook?
I don't know. I don't have those notifications turned on, thankfully. We've got to do a seg next. I don't know if I can turn your mic on. You may have to turn your own mic on.
You can turn my mic on.
I don't think I can.
Yes, you can.
I don't believe that I can. I believe I can only turn mine on.
Don't do that. That's
You
not
may
fair.
have to turn yours
Mine's
on yourself.
in like a little box. It doesn't work.
So is mine. It's called a mixer.
No, mine's in an actual box. The button's in a box.
It's an actual box. This is a wooden and metal box. 20 seconds.
Don't not turn my mic.
I can't. I don't. I tried
Yes,
this
you can.
before.
They're
Remember,
close enough
it didn't
together.
work.
You can do it.
Here goes. KIX 102.5, the 4 states, #1 for country. It's Morning KIX with Randy and Jen
Here's Cole Swindell.
on KIX 102.5. The show with my hand stuck to my head.
Jimmy says use your nose to turn it on.
You use your nose to turn it on. My nose has never turned anyone on.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to scoot my chair.
Doing Peyton parties.
I haven't.
Thomas says I'm always. This is a good arm workout, though.
Is it?
Yeah.
That's pretty sad.
Keep your arms up.
You need to work your arms out more if this
Mhm.
is an arm workout.
Thomas says I'm always trying to harass y'all. Thank you, Thomas.
Yes.
Oh, that was funny. Okay, 2 more minutes and we can take our hands off our heads.
Oh, yay. So exciting. So wonderful.
As the duck says,
Whack.
wow. Does that make it easier?
Sick
My nose
of
itchy.
your stupid games. I wonder if I could. No, because
Thomas says, put the hands down. The war is over with. No, we have 1 minute, 15 seconds to go. We can't put our hands down until we're actually into the break. What are you trying to do? Stop kicking things.
Oh, gosh. I just minimized my Chrome window. Stop it.
That's not what you wanted to do. Oh, no.
Okay, it's just going to stay that way.
Quit fiddling. Are you ready for this break?
No. Just kicking back. That's all I'm doing. Just relaxing.
Uh-huh. It's windy in Missouri, too.
Yeah, last night was ridiculous.
25 seconds. Everybody clap your hands. We're almost done.
Nose
10
itch.
seconds.
KIX 102.5, the 4 states, #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen, 750.
It's going to be cloudy and windy today with a high near 42. It's 40 in Joplin.
And we'll give you a look at the weather forecast and 4 states news in just 10 minutes.
Plus, in the next hour, with it being New Year's Eve, we want to know, what bad habit would you like to quit?
It's now New Year's in Auckland, New Zealand.
Auckland.
And getting ready to be New Year's in Sydney, Australia.
And it'll be New Year's here in...
Don't make her do math. Don't make her do math. We will be
I know,
here all
the smoke
day.
is coming out of my ears at 14 hours. Is that right?
That's not what's coming out of your ears.
Hey, now.
Hey now, hey now.
So call and tell us what you'd like to quit at 623-1025.
And if you can't celebrate, they're talking about that for tonight's celebration in New York for the Times Square ball drop and everything that's going to be happening. It's going to be pouring rain.
Oh, no.
Got like 100% chance of rain over New York City tonight.
That stinks. You don't want to go stand in that.
No. So if you are a little jealous of everybody who gets to celebrate at Times Square, but are glad you're not there because of the fact that it's going to be rainy, there is now an alternative option.
Cool. What's that?
It's the New Year Times Square home experience.
Can't make it out to New York City this New Year's Eve? Then order the Times Square at-home experience.
Hey, why are all these strangers in my house?
We'll even send you a real NYPD officer.
Stand right there, throw out the beer, and don't move for the next 13 hours.
And you'll get your very own diaper.
Wait, you mean I can't use my own bathroom?
Plus, you'll get all the same celebrity performances.
You just shared a playlist.
That's because all the performers are just lip syncing.
This sucks.
That's why it's so authentic. It's the Times Square at-home experience. Maybe next year you'll act like a true New Yorker and stay as far away as possible.
Oh, that was fun.
No, it wasn't.
Not that I saw, no.
No, we're going to do the other thing. You remember? 2 truths and a lie.
Oh, you want to do that today?
No, let's
Well, you have
do
to stop.
that
You have
next
to think
February.
about it. You got to think of 2 truths and a lie. Not maybe. 2 truths and a lie.
Who's going to play? I feel like somebody ought to have to call in to play.
Ooh, I like that idea.
Yeah.
We'll play this game if one of you guys call in. Play with us. Play with us, Danny. I don't know why I gave them southern accents, but
Play with us, Danny.
Danny, play with us. Speaking of lip speaking, what about Jen's movie Rehab? What about Jen's movie Rehab? It's a Tuesday.
We did that yesterday.
Trading Places was a great movie.
That
That was hilarious. Sweden, yeah.
Sweden, yeah, this is very good. Oh, hello.
Why? You gotta hold the sleeve and put it through. Oh, it's because you're wanting to push the sweater up. I see what you mean. It's called a pocket. And not a little pocket.
Wait, little poke.
A way little pocket. Megan's trying to think of 2 truths and a good lie. So are they going to tell us 2 truths
No.
and a lie and we guess, or they have to guess our truths and
That's
a lie?
all about them. I kind of like that better. Even.
Yeah.
Yeah. We could do that. We could do both. Like you pick one of us, you want to tell you 2 truths and a lie, and then you do 2 truths and a lie, and we play it with you. You have to tell us 2 truths about yourself and a lie.
And we have to figure out which one's the
We need
lie.
to flesh out the rest.
Why do you flesh out? Megan says, what if I can't lie?
Oh, I'm pretty sure you can.
Randy's got a really good poker face. So
I poke you with my face. Oh, here we go. Hi there, Morning KIX. Who is this? Okay, you give
I
me.
can
Wait, who do you want to play with? Me or Jen?
Or-
Oh, with
okay.
me. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, so wait a minute. You broke off your engagement because it turns out the guy was already married to someone else. You are in Joplin getting ready to drop us off coffee, did you say?
Mm-hmm.
And the other one is you've been listening to KIX since you were a kid? Okay. I'm going to give you mine so you can be thinking about them, okay? I once tuned guitars for Ozzy Osbourne's guitarist, Zakk Wylde. During my Marine Corps advanced infantry training, I served duty in Berlin, Germany. And number 3, I used to own a Volkswagen. You're saying the second one, that I did not stay in Berlin, Germany. And I'm going to say that your engagement, that you didn't break off your engagement because he was still married. Oh, she's not in
You're not
Joplin
bringing
with
us top
coffee.
man.
You
Ouch,
horrible
Kinda.
man. That's awful. Well, mine was the second one. You're right. I did not serve my AIT in Berlin, Germany. I served it at Paris Island here in the United States. Because he was still married.
Was he really still married?
Man, you dodged a bullet there, I
Oh
guess.
my gosh, Kenda.
Bigamist. Wow.
Wow.
What a player!
Well, you are so better off. That is not.
But somehow we're not, because you didn't bring us coffee. Teased us with her coffee.
Mhm.
Hey, are you coming to the lunch this Saturday? Okay, so you may be a little late. We'll still be there. You won't be able to understand anything we say by then. But all righty. Bye, Kendra.
Thanks for playing,
Kendra.
Kenda.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, so she won. So far, I've lost. Are we
Wait,
keeping score?
Jimmy says, what do we win?
You win the notoriety of having beat either Jen or me in Truth, Truth, Lie. You win a whole bunch of moxie.
Can Randy tell the truth about anything? I'll start telling you how he was a mall cop or something.
I was a mall cop.
You were never a mall cop.
I was for a brief time.
No, you
I
weren't.
got demoted from my duty as an investigator because anytime that there's a officer involved shooting, they suspend you. And I could not afford to live, during that time when I was suspended, when there was a shooting that I was a part of. So they suspended me, and I needed something to, pay the rent. So I got a job part-time as a mall cop.
That's the lie.
I did. We rode Segways. The only time I've ever ridden
Like
a
the movie?
Segway was when I was...
Chad and Christy. It was Kenda and Chris. Megan says, if it's a shiny corner, I'm not playing.
Shiny corner.
Quarter.
Oh, look how shiny this
Ooh,
corner
nice
is.
corner.
Who's been shining this corner? Someone sitting in it with their bottom.
Oh, the rah-rah. She's been sick for several days. That stinks.
Well, now, Sarara, you've got to get better before you can come
Yeah,
to
I'm so sorry you've been sick.
My daughter has been struggling with that. I called her on Saturday, I think, to see how it was going with her computer, and she was like,
Yes, Paul Blart.
I am not
Cop.
Paul Blart. That movie was based on my life, not vice
please.
versa. What's happening over there at your house, Megan? She's on the upside. And you're very hip with your slang. Oh, so I was telling them about this. Apparently, the new phrase, Skibbity, Ohio.
Oh my gosh, yes, my kids say that. I get Skibbity
Rowan was
Rizzler,
saying,
Ohio.
Skibbity Riz, Ohio, Skibbity Toilet.
Yes.
He was
Uh-huh.
doing it all. So when he did something really impressive, I guess, during the video game, he was like, and he did this thing with his fingers.
So like
Snap.
the snapping
Yeah, he
thing,
goes,
yeah.
Skibbity Toilet, Ohio, Riz. And I was like, what?
But Skibbity means evil. And
Yeah.
Ohio's bad, and Riz is a good thing.
Yeah, so
That
I
doesn't
don't.
make sense.
And toilet is not good either.
No.
Skibbity Riz Toilet, Ohio.
My kids were singing, "Oh, Riz Mystery, oh, Riz Mystery."
Yep. I think we need to lock them all up until they think about what they've done. Skibbity, Ohio.
That's
So
the
I've
joke we were doing last night.
gone around saying it nonstop since then.
To ruin it for them.
Skibbity. Yeah, when the old people start doing it.
Have
it's
you
no
looked
longer
up the
cool.
video for Skibbity Toilet?
I have. I've seen it.
It is.
Very stupid.
They just like saying, and the boy will go around singing it. Like, "Ah."
I'm the cool relative, though. Obviously. So, Rizzoli is whack. It is. So, Peyton we got him a drone for Christmas. A New Jersey.
Cool.
Got him a New Jersey drone. And we went outside. I want to try it. So I went out there with him and we got it linked up to his cell phone. And ideally what you do is you mount your cell phone on it, but he's got not really a cell phone. It is a phablet. It's a way too big to be a phone, but way too small to be a tablet. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Bigger than any phone. It's about the size of my stereo. And it wouldn't mount on the controller. So you mount it on there so you can watch on your phone and use the controls.
Yeah.
And so he was holding the controller and I'm holding the phone for him. And it takes off so easy. It's amazing how easy these things are to pilot. But then for some reason it took off across the yard and went over the pool. And I'm like, don't let it fall in the pool. You know, there's water on top of the cover. And it went over into the driveway. And at that time, it's out of range. So we could no longer control it.
Uh-oh.
And so it sat down. And
oh, cool.
so I'm like, in the neighbor's driveway, I'm like, let's go get it before someone runs over it. And as we go closer, I didn't know, but he's still got the controllers pressed. We get close enough, it connects, it takes off again, and goes up. I'm like, Peyton, take your hands off the control, boy. And we're like halfway down the street before we finally get control of it. And I'm like, you need to go into a large field near your house where there's no fence or power lines. You almost hit the power lines 2 or 3 times. And practice.
Yeah.
He has now gotten to where he can fly it through the house without hitting anything. He's gotten really, really good at it.
Did I ever tell you about my drone class I took?
You took a drone class?
Oh, yeah. I'll tell you right after the news.
Sarah Bandit. Everyone's like, what's so bad about Ohio? And I'm like, duh. Cleveland.
We'll see clouds today. Going to be windy as well with a high near 42. Clear skies, lows in the mid-20s tonight. For New Year's Day, Wednesday, sunshine, a high near 42. And Thursday, mostly cloudy skies, a high near 45.
KIX 102.5 storm tracker radar showing clouds over the 4 states.
40 in Nome, 41 in Pittsburgh, 41 in Joplin. To sign up for severe weather alerts, download the Zimmer Storm Center app.
So we're talking bad habits this morning because, you know, everybody's planning New Year's resolutions and everything. And it's important that you first identify the thing as a habit that you'd like to break before you can even make a resolution.
That's right. So what's the bad habit you'd like to quit?
623-1025 to text or tell us yours.
You can tell us on Facebook as well.
Here's Blake Shelton.
It's Honeybee.
On the 4 states #1 for country.
KIX 102.5.
Oh, I've heard that stupid stuff all the time. That's ridiculous.
So
Sarah banned the word Ohio.
good. Let me get this on Facebook.
So your drone class that you took, isn't that kind of like me taking computers in the 8th grade and none of it is relevant to today's culture whatsoever or today's technology whatsoever?
So this was actually a course offered by K-State because you can use drones in journalism, and journalism was my major. And so we spent part of the class going over the verbiage of how to pilot a drone and things like that. And then there was a actual computer program that you could learn how to fly a drone from. The downside was it was very different, of course, from when you actually fly a drone than when you use the simulator.
Of course.
So when we got to actually fly drones, it was the very last class, or second to last class.
Oh, you're ready now.
They put all of us in a gym together and gave us our controllers. But here's the deal. They did not sync the controller to the drone.
So these controllers would work on any drone that got close to them.
Correct. So we started flying our drones. The next thing you know, no one knows which drone they're controlling. And so there's drones flying into people, drones flying into the wall, the ceiling.
That sounds like a K-State class.
It was absolutely chaotic. It was terrible, but it was so funny. And the teachers are freaking out because, you know, kids are getting drones to the face and stuff. And
Didn't
it was
plan
a mess.
that out very well, did they?
It was awful. So that was my drone experience.
Yeah. Now the drone that Peyton got folded up, it's this big.
Oh, yeah, it's little.
I mean, you can carry it in your pocket.
Mm-hmm.
And you pull out the wings on all 4 sides, and then you attach the bumpers that go on the outside, and then the propellers are there, and they're really little flimsy. It came with 2 extra sets of propellers on this. The whole thing, drone, controller, everything, cost $20 on Team.
Nice.
Yeah, and it works. It really, really works
Good.
well. Crazy.
Does it have like the auto?
Yes.
It
auto levels,
I don't know how to say that anymore.
gyroscope, and it also automatically takes off and automatically lands. So you just hit a button for it to land.
Yeah, our drones weren't like that. We had to actually make them
take off,
take off,
Nope.
and then they weren't steady, so you had to hold it steady, and there was
See, all of that is yaw and gee, and
Yeah.
none of that is relevant anymore in today's drone world. You can go in settings. You can say when it takes off where you want it to level out at what height. So we did like 30 feet. So it automatically, when you hit takeoff button, whoop, up to 30 feet, and it sits there until you guide.
That's cool.
And then when you land, it automatically just lands. You don't. You just hit a button for it to land. But you can adjust all that in the settings at where you want it to rest at.
There was a really cool drone that we saw in that class where it had like a little face on it, and you had like a sensor on your phone or something like that, and it would follow you wherever you went based off this sensor on your phone, and knew how to keep a safe distance from you and a height and things like that. And
For
so
selfie
like if,
filming.
yeah, so if you were like hiking or something, you could have this little drone follow you around. It's cool.
I think there's probably a setting in that. I think I remember they call it a clone sensor or whatever, where it follows you, or a link sensor. I remember seeing that in his settings. He was going, I told him, first time we tried to fly it and, we lost control, I was like, you need to go read your manual. And then the next time you can also set a perimeter where it will not leave its boundary. So if the signal strength drops below a certain amount, it will stop and wait until you get closer. So we finally went in and set up all the settings on that. Really easy to use and little bitty. And I got Roro a karaoke machine.
Oh, cute.
Which it's a box about this big, and it's got flashing lights on it that you can change the light patterns and the colors. And then it's got a wireless microphone that hooks in. You can connect your phone. And it is so stinking loud. I smile to myself as I fall asleep at night thinking about how often he's screaming into that. It also changes the pitch of your voice to where you sound like a little squealy chipmunk or a low demon, voice.
That's cool.
So
I bet he loved that.
they were having a blast with that. Unfortunately, it only had enough charge to last about 5 minutes at my house.
Oh.
But on a full charge, it can go 2 hours. You're welcome.
Good morning, Cappy. How are you doing? Does anyone else want to play Two Truths and a Lie with us?
They got me the Green Mile, a copy of the Green Mile, which I've not had in my collection. I've had all the individual serial books, the paperbacks that were originally released, but not the hardcover edition. So Amber got me that. They got me, I had a stocking this year for the first time since I was like 14 or 15 years old.
Really? You've not had a stocking?
No, we don't. Me and Gina never have stockings. So the kids got together and they made us stockings this year and brought them with them. Oh, and Greg and Candace got the traveling gift. The
creepy kid.
The creepy crying boy or bad boy or whatever it is. Yeah. And they put something new on his costume. I can't remember. A sweater over his penguin costume or whatever. They got me. I got in my stocking. There's a bunch of stuff in there. Candace made me these really neat fingerless gloves that she knitted and a hat.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and there was parking tickets that you can hand out to people who don't know how to park, and it's got everything. You just fill it in, and a squirting pen that I keep forgetting to bring with me. I've got to get that out. KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
Cloudy and windy today with highs right around 42. It's 41 in Joplin.
We'll give you a look at the weather forecast, tell you what it's going to be like. It's supposed to get a lot colder as we head towards the weekend.
And we'll take a look at that forecast in just 15 minutes.
But we're talking about your bad habits.
The one that you'd like to quit.
623-1025 to tell us what's the bad habit that you would like to quit, because you have to acknowledge that before you can even make a resolution.
You can also tell us on Facebook.
Here's Kane and Caitlin Brown.
On the 4 states #1 for country.
KIX 102.5. Just realized I had the wrong topic open.
That's tomorrow. You got the parking tickets that follow the wrong blue truck.
Not now.
Hold on. Okay.
Oh, no.
I get really upset, or like if I break up with my boyfriend or whatever.
I can hear I know fear and impulse.
I get
It is just love. Wait, let's go back there a little bit. You said you the toothbrush. I don't know. I know you need
my cousin.
table legs must look awesome. People have tried stop eating on.
Yep.
All right, so the
Well,
left turn. We're gonna have to wrap stuff up early so we can edit some phone calls because I opened the wrong topic this morning. Someone was distracting me with their stupid duck. So, wow. So we will not be doing a video tomorrow, as I told you guys yesterday, but we are going to be talking about New Year's resolutions.
Yep.
Make it official. The one way to hold yourself accountable. And we will not be doing Secret Sound tomorrow, but it will return on Thursday.
Yeah.
And the Morning Kicks Challenge returns this Friday.
That's right.
Gambino's Pizza and your chance to win a $20 gift card, which is pretty awesome.
Mm-hmm.
So just for Megan, we're going to do Morning Gargle on Friday.
It's her favorite.
So everybody have a very happy New Year.
Have a happy New Year, guys. Be safe. Bye. Hit the button so we can stop waving. Oh. Did the keyboard die? Bye.